All right, hello everybody. This is a Fantasy Sports Boss again with another Crisis Point video for you Monday afternoon in what was a wild week two, to say the least, with all these comebacks. You know, the Miami comeback, the Atlanta near comeback, the Arizona comeback, and of course we get 2 Monday Night Football games tonight, which is nice to talk about. Which I'll do the wrap up on that tomorrow. So we can go over all the key details. But today, as far as the crisis point, I wanted to talk about Rhamondre Stevenson and the New England Patriots. Now, the point of these crisis points, and before I go any further, if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, so you're made aware when new videos are posted. Yesterday, I did a lot of videos, a lot of injury videos. A minute later from, when a guy got hurt, I had the videos up a minute later, and then I had the live stream last night around 7:30, and that's going to be the norm every week, so make sure you remember. You're a subscriber, I should say. All right, now as far as Stevenson is concerned, this is a guy that I and many other in the fantasy football industry had a lot of expectations attached to. He seemed like Bill Belichick seemed to be the founding member of the Stevenson fan club. There were rumblings during the offseason that Damian Harris, the incumbent starter who scored 15 rushing touchdowns last season, was going to be traded. The Patriots usually sell high on players, and it would make sense for them to listen to offers on Harris, but it never materialized. And despite Harris still being with the team, the expectation was, especially after James White retired, that Stevenson would be the pass receiving back and also get a decent amount of opportunities, maybe even in a 50-50 split with Harris, because he is a very powerful and also quick runner. So, and we saw glimpses of this when he went nuts in the one start that he had for Harris last season. And certainly in the preseason, he played well as well. But so far through 2 weeks of the 2022 campaign, it's been nothing but frustration for Stevenson, as the timeshare with Harris is not leaning his way. The workload has not been there, starting with that Miami game in week one. And some owners, and I even tweeted this yesterday, and you can follow me on Twitter at RotoBoss, we're starting to wonder if Stevenson is now a drop candidate. I don't think we're there yet, but certainly I am concerned about it. So going back to Miami now, week one, what was interesting is that Harris and Stevenson pretty much split the workload down the middle. Harris had 9 carries for 48 yards, 5.3 average, which is very good. Stevenson, on the other hand, was not impressive. 8 for 25. That comes out to only 3.1. So Harris had the much better running game of the two in the opener. And he even did better as a receiver, and that's not Harris's game. 2 catches for 10 yards. Not saying much, but compared to Stevenson's 2 catches for 2 yards, certainly much better for sure. And then we get into yesterday's game, which was unique for a couple of reasons, which I'm going to get into. But first, the snap percentage. So Stevenson had a 62% snap percentage over Harris. So that was good. He got more snaps, than he did the week before, which you want to see. But what you don't want to see is that Harris out-carried Stevenson 15-9, and he also got the goal line work. So Stevenson was left out of the valuable totes, if you will. So, but the fact that Stevenson ran 23 routes and really kept Pierre Strong on the bench is a good sign going forward. We're not seeing the numbers yet, but that is a good sign. Now, in terms of the game itself, Harris, 15 carries for 71 yards and a touchdown, 4.7 a carry. Harris has been good. He's been running the football really well, over 4.5 both games. Stevenson ran well too, though. 9 carries for 47 yards. That's 5.2. So he had the better day there running the ball. And as far as receiving, Harris, 2 catches for 16 yards. Stevenson, only 1 catch for 4 yards. So Harris is doing a little bit in the receiving game. Stevenson, not so much, and that's what you hate to see. But the 62% snap share is encouraging. And I think as the season goes along, we're going to see more and more of Stevenson. But for now, I don't think you can start him. I think we're at the point with Stevenson, and if you started him in week one, you definitely didn't start him in week two. I don't think you could put him back out there until we see more of a positive trend, not only in his performance, but in getting valuable touches, all right? No goal line work at all right now. The passing game has been pretty much split, and Harris is still out carrying Stevenson in both games. So until we see that change, Stevenson has to remain on a bench. We're not at the cut phase yet. Now, if there's another dud in week 3, I will entertain the idea of cutting Stevenson, which is something I never anticipated. I really wanted him on one of my teams this year, and I got him, and I was very happy about it, but certainly the results have not followed suit. All right, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button. More videos coming. I'm going to have a separate video for the snap percentages of all the running backs that I'm going to post soon, so look for that.